Nice to see you for another painting. It's a fine day in Florida, and we're here in my painting garage. It is a garage. And today, which I'll show you in just a second, we're going to be working on a seascape, this time for the Atlantic coast of Florida. Got some cousins there, and I talked them into taking one of my paintings. And they're happy about it. So that's a good thing. So we'll move on down a little bit and show you what's going on here. We're just starting the prep on this 30 by 40 inch canvas. And sorry that I can't get a better angle for now because it's got to remain flat because of what I'm going to do here. I'm going to be pouring on a lot of paint, and I don't want it falling off necessarily, although it can do that. All right, so we're going to be using some white house paint. The canvas is already primed. This is going to help keep the paint wet for quite a while and provide a nice base. I think it's an exterior flat. Sherwin-Williams Promar 400. So we'll put that big bucket aside. And today we're using peacock teal, ocean breeze, turquoise, and for the sky color, some pale blue, and some pool blue. And that'll be a start for us. It's going to be generally sky up here, ocean here, and some beach. The usual thing. This is, I think, a third painting in this style. So I'm going for it. First, we're going to put down quite a bit of the house paint. Hope you can see okay. And here we go. So far, so good. And I'm going to spread this to start with a paintbrush. And some water. Just keep it a little extra fluid. You see what I'm doing here? Walk around and start at the top. I don't know that this paint is perfect. It's been sitting around for a while. It might have a few little globules in it, but that's okay with me. I like texture. And this is just a matter of covering the canvas and getting this set up for our next stage, which will be color. And a shout out to my cousins who are coming to visit us next week, which I look forward to. And we'll have some lunch together, and I'm hoping that I can deliver this painting to them on that day, and they can drive back to the East Coast with their new painting. All right. Almost ready for phase 2. We'll let the painting begin. And as we do that, I'm going to move to a drywall mud tool, a taping tool, and that's what I'm going to use to spread the paint with. Some bubbles in here, I'll just pop them as I go. All right, get off some of this extra paint here. And I'm going to keep this brush wet over here in case I need it again. And here we go with some paint. Here's that drywall mud tool. And the nice thing about this is, if I don't love it, I'm just going to do it over. By dragging the tool across the canvas, there's a little glob there I'm getting off. Another one I'm getting off. Is you get some cloudy textures in the sky here, and it will also produce what we might call a wave, cleaning up the sides a bit. And I like it already. Move around to the bottom here. Clean off my blade a little bit so I don't take too much color down to the bottom. Clean up that edge. Here we go. It's happening, isn't it? Instant sky and water. See if I can get a straight line here as a horizon. And not yet. It's not there yet. All right. I like it except for up here. I want to fill in a little bit more. Got some extra paint. The sky color paint, the lighter blue, on my other knife here. I'm going to drag some of that in. Grab some from over there. Just add a little bit of paint to where it's missing on the canvas. A little bit more pressure to hit that edge. And I think we're good to go. Except for down here, add a little bit more, or spread a little bit more as we get to the edge that was kind of missed there. Got to use a little bit more pressure coming across. I don't want to overdo this. The colors will start blending too much, and I don't want that. Some waves. Okay, good. We'll set those in the water, clean them up in a minute. And now it is time for some spray paint. And the spray paint is going to give us some nice sandy texture. It's also going to mix with the house paint, and it's going to break up real nice. So here we go. Start with some copper metallic. I've got the garage doors open here for some ventilation, and I hold my breath when I spray this stuff. So it's going to get quiet for a minute. Here we go. Just before I do that, I'm going to smooth out some of this paint down here at the bottom. I'm going to use a brush for that. I've got a clean brush here. All right, set that in water, clean that up in a minute. And here we go with the spray painting. think you can see most of this. Again, sorry for the poor angle. I've got to keep this painting flat. And the wind is blowing stuff over. It's real windy today. And the paint is starting to break up nicely. It's good. Just wondering if I should bring across some of the water, but I think I'm going to leave it as is. Got a little bit of brown underneath there, but I'm okay with it. Actually, I'm going to do one quick swipe. I got an interesting texture. And I'm going to leave it just like that, because it is what it is. And I'm very pleased with it. This is going to have to set up and dry. This has been part one of East Coast Florida Seascape. And we'll come back to it probably tomorrow. It's going to take a while to set up. Thanks for being with me. Appreciate your company. Out.